Good afternoon, Raye.
Good afternoon.
How are you today?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm absolutely fine. It's nice to be out, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice to be out. Yes.
Well, I feel like we've been talking about this record for a while now. How does it feel for the journey of this debut to bring you here to the Mercury Prize?
No, it feels amazing, and I think, first of all, to be recognised for a body of work, it's just something that I've really wanted for a really long time, and it really feels like it's happening. It just really feels like people have taken the time to dig into this album, and I know that this shortlist hopefully will bring even more ears to people who've never heard it or heard of me or whatever. So it's just exciting. It's growth, it's stepping stones, but it's also just kind of ridiculously unexpected, and really all the positive words in the dictionary listed here.
Do you have a message for your former label?
No. No.
Sweet. Well, all of the records in the shortlist tend to kind of say something about music and about life over the last 12 months or so. I mean, what can you tell us about the character of this album and what you were trying to say and what you were trying to capture?
I think I was a little bit worried when I put it out that there'd be too much. I don't think there's like necessarily a cohesive sound or any sort of kind of. Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit all over the place, but maybe that's a little bit like what I'm like. I think in life there's a lot of different colours and textures to what we experience and what we go through, and it's not happy all the time, it's not sad all the time. It's waves and stages, and I really just try to be as honest as possible, really. Yeah.
Okay. And you just dropped that massive Stormzy collab. I mean, I understand you guys have known each other for a while. What can you tell us about how this song came together?
Yes. Do you know what? I was back in London for literally a day, and I just got back from America, and the next day I was headed somewhere else. So I was so jet lagged, and Stormzy called me out of the blue, and he's like, "Raye, what are you doing?" I was like, "I just got back to London." He was like, "I'm in the studio, do you want to come?" And I was like, "Okay." So I came to the studio, and then we did it. But yeah. And then after we'd finished making the song, we really loved it.
Any other dream bucket list collabs you're working towards?
Quincy Jones, Hans Zimmer, a two to name a few. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing, so your whole life's been leading up to this record, so it feels selfish to act. My blooper reel now. Fucking hell.
Bloopers. Okay, we can make an edit that we can drop in a year's
Don't say
time.
fuck or bugger.
Yeah,
right, okay.
yeah.
Okay, here we go again.
Yeah.
So obviously, you spent your whole life working towards this record, so it feels selfish to ask, but have you had any thoughts about the next album?
Do you know what? Not quite yet. It's 133 shows this year. I ain't had no time to not be doing shows, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully when I've got some time, I'm going to start writing again. I miss writing, yeah.
Sure. And do you have any advice because obviously with everything you've been through in the music industry, do you have any advice for anyone who's sort of contemplating it, but feels it's just this like big, unsurmountable beast?
Do I have any
advice? People afraid of the music industry.
I mean, it is a scary thing. I get it. I think it's really important to find people you can trust and people who also allow you to be the artist you want to be, which I know sounds obvious, but it's actually not. It's crazy when you're an artist. You're so vulnerable and susceptible to every opinion that comes in. It's going to affect maybe even how you'll feel about something you once loved. You'll be like, oh, well, so many people are saying this, so maybe I don't, you know what I mean? You just got to get that noise out, trust your instincts, and, keep good people around you, I'd say. Yeah.
And I saw that Escapism is one of the biggest songs of last year, officially, numerically, statistically.
Of last year?
Of this year.
Of this year?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
How's that feel?
Yeah, that's nuts, isn't it? Wow. I'll take that.
How does it feel when you do a song like that and it goes on to have like a life of its own and become this kind of runaway machine?
I mean, that's kind of the goal. My goal is before I die, I want to create things that stand the test of time, that live on maybe once I'm not here anymore. Maybe that's a little taste of that. I don't know. Maybe that's a bit big-headed to say, but at the end of the day, having music that people are listening to, that's the goal, and I'm just really grateful that that's happened also with a song that I love so much and didn't even intend for that to be the case of the song. I was just trying to make something I loved and I was honest, so I'm very, very, very grateful.
Sweet. Back to the Mercury Prize. If you were a betting woman, who would your money be on? Other than yourself, of course.
Ooh, I would say, I feel like Fred Again's album is so brilliant. So maybe him. I think Ezra Collective should take it. I think they're so top tier, brilliant. Also Olivia Dean, she ate, and I love her. Also Shy Girl was so fire. Maybe everyone should win. And me.
And me. Sweet. Raye, congratulations.
Thank you very
much.